The following content may contain some foul language and is intended for an adult audience. None of the claims made in this program are made to reflect the opinions of medical professionals. Jarvis Leatherby is not a physician, nutritionist, licensed psychologist, or anything similar. He is, in fact, a high school dropout and a heavy metal musician. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the Metal Monday Motivational. This is the weekly video series with the sole mission to motivate and uplift my heavy metal brothers and sisters all over the globe so we can kick some ass, jumpstart our week, and get ready for another weekend rager, all right? I'm your host, Jarvis Leatherby, from the heavy metal band Night Demon. We've recently been covering the Iron 8, which is my morning ritual. Last week, we did step 1, or at least the first half of it. It's actually a combo. It's hydration and supplements. Last week, we covered hydration. You can go check out that video, episode 2. This week, we're going to do the second half, so I'm going to say Iron 8 1.5 supplements. Here we go. Hey guys, let me jump in here really quick. I want to say first and foremost, we want to get our nutrients from our food, okay? We don't want to get it just from these supplements. There's a reason why they're called supplements. They're supplemental to our food, okay? So I just use this as an insurance policy. This doesn't mean that I can go out and eat a bunch of crap and that this is going to save my life, because it's fucking not, okay? All right, first up in the morning stack, we have zinc. Ladies and gentlemen, anything that supports your immune system or claims to and is natural is definitely worth a fucking shot, okay? There's a fucking global pandemic going on right now. And just in general, we want to be healthy. We don't want to get sick. That's why we do these things. So 30 milligrams of zinc a day is great. Solar Ray, I love this brand. This also does contain some vitamin B6, which is super essential. Our bodies do not create B6, so we need to get that from somewhere, but it's good. It creates red blood cells and neurotransmitters, which are really good for the brain. So this is a really good combo. OptiZinc from Solar Ray. 30 milligrams a day, that's all you need. Next up is vitamin C. We've all heard of vitamin C, right? Let's talk about what vitamin C really does. There are a lot of claims out there that vitamin C prevents you from getting a cold and a flu and from getting sick. It's total fucking bullshit. What vitamin C does is it can possibly lessen the symptoms of a cold or flu or make it go by faster. That's what it does. So all these other things, I'm not going to name brand names that come in packets or come in some kind of dissolvable wafer that keep you from getting sick. That's what they claim. It's totally fucking bullshit and it's marketing. But vitamin C is very good for us in many ways. Solar Ray, like I said, another great brand. 500 milligram pills. I like to do 1,000 a day personally, but that's the vitamin C tip, guys. We want to still get this from our foods, but a supplement is always good for this. Next up is vitamin B12. This is another Solar Ray product here. I mean, everybody makes B12, and I swear Solar Ray is not paying me. I just really prefer the brand, but this is the last up of my stack from these guys. Anyway, B12, man, this is super essential for me because I am a vegan on a plant-based diet. So B12 is found in a lot of foods like meat, fish, dairy, all the shit that I don't eat currently. So I really need to have this stuff. It also fights a form of anemia called megaloblastic anemia, which these are the things that make you tired and lethargic through the day. B12 will totally combat that stuff. This is a lozenge. It's really cool. I just put it under my tongue. It goes there, and I can eat all the plant-based stuff that I want and not have that craving to go out and get a fucking steak or something that's going to make me feel like shit. Okay, look, sorry, I got to jump in here once more. I just want to say this. Look, I have nothing against people that eat meat or animal products. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm high and mighty and that I'm judging anybody. I ate meat for most of my fucking life, okay? However, the practices that are used today to get this food and the fucking slaughter of these innocent animals is just fucking ridiculous, okay? I'm not one of those guys that's going to go out there and say, oh, you need to go kill your food if you're going to eat it. I don't believe that. But what I do believe is that you should be able to watch your food be killed if you're going to eat it. Plucking an apple from a tree, or cutting some lettuce from the ground, or pulling some carrots from the ground, that doesn't disgust me. But if you guys were to see the breeding for consumption these animals go through, the slaughter, the inhumane conditions, the disease, all the hormones and shit that are pumped into these animals, you know, and you're gonna eat that, you're gonna put that into your body. All things aside about the humanity of the whole thing, let's just talk about what we're putting in our bodies. If you're gonna eat animal products, I highly suggest you watch all these documentaries out there that show the process, or go to the fucking slaughterhouse yourself and watch your food be fucking senselessly murdered just for consumption. I mean, I'm not even touching on the environmental factors of these slaughterhouses and these farms that are bred for this. It's just fucking, it's fucking disgusting. So, rant over. Okay, next up is D3. All right, guys, D3 is essential for those people who do not get enough sunlight. So, if you're living in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, or you're living in UK, Ireland, Western Europe, anywhere out there. I remember last year we were on tour with Sacred Reg for 2 months, and I think we saw the sun maybe once in 7 weeks. And without D3, I would have been in a bad fucking mood. D3 is great mood elevator as well. It helps combat depressive episodes and all that shit. The sun, guys, the sun is our life force, okay? We need the sun. Everything has to do with that, everything. So D3, for the people that can't get it, highly recommended. This is 5,000 IU. I've seen stuff go as low as 2,000. This is awesome. This is a great dose. One of these a day for people in overcast weather. This will save you. Trust me on this one, all right? All right, next up, I gotta say, this is my personal favorite, acetyl L-carnitine. I wanna give it up to my buddy Steven Mathis from the Holistic Alpha Male. He is the one who turned me on to this stuff. Man, this shit is so great. For people that work out a lot, it's awesome. So it says antioxidant protection for the brain. So yes, this does have some kind of brain boosting capabilities, but what I like about it most is, aside from the boost of energy it gives you, this is so awesome for pre-workout and post-workout recovery, actually. And what it does is, when we're sore when we work out, that's because a lot of lactic acid builds up in our muscles. And what the acetyl L-carnitine does is it kind of helps that dissipate a little bit, so I can keep going day after day without being extremely sore where I can't do anything. However, this says here 500 milligrams. So there's 2 pills in that are going to equal 500 milligrams. Now, again, I'm not a doctor or a nutritionist or anything, but I take about 2,000 milligrams a day in a heavy workout period. I'll do 1,000 90 minutes before a workout, and then I'll do another 1,000 in the second half of the day. I only do this on heavy training days where I work out twice a day. I like to do that at least 3 to 4 times a week. But this is another great one, acetyl L-carnitine. I highly, highly recommend this. You know, if you want to go for the regular dosage, that's fine. Again, this is just what I do, guys. I'm not saying that anybody else should do this. We need to listen to our bodies. We need to try things out safely and see where we go with it, all right? This is Qualia Mind. Sorry if you can't see that. This is Qualia Focus, okay? I did Qualia Mind last week. It's kind of like a brain booster, mind enhancement. This is a 5-day supply. It's $40 a bottle, and you have to take 7 pills every day. This week I'm trying the Focus, okay? So this is half the price, only 5 pills a day. This has everything that this does, except it lacks DHA, which is like fish oil, omega-3 fatty acids. I think I do need to add that to my diet. That's very good for the skin and for brain health and all this stuff. Anyway, my point with all this is that this is a multifunctional supplement. So there is all kinds of shit in here. Their label's too hard to read, and they wrote it so small. I mean, it's all about the marketing here. There's many other things that are way cheaper that claim to do the same thing. But I mean, look, this looks heavy metal. It's kind of witchy. Look at that fucking logo, that design. I don't know. It just grabbed me. I think it's cool. So anyway, and look, I'm willing to spend the money on things that are going to enhance my production because that's worth it in the end. Anyway, let's talk about really quick, just to wrap this one up, multivitamins. You want to stay away from multivitamins in general because although they have a lot of shit in them, they do not have enough of what you need for each of those. That's why I like to separate them. Also, these right here have 1,000 micrograms of B12. So when I take this stuff, I'm not taking this, right? So I read the label and see what's already in there. It also has 500 milligrams of acetyl L-carnitine. So I'm gonna take a little bit less of this when I'm taking this stuff, okay? All right, on to the last one here. All right, guys. Okay, guys, this is not a supplement. However, it is sunscreen. I'm sure you can tell by the videos of my face, I look like the fucking rock lobster or like a raccoon because I'm wearing my sunglasses. It's been a good summer, I'll just tell you that. I've been at the beach, I've been swimming in the ocean a lot, but the sun gets me and I'm really pasty white skin, so I need to use this stuff. This is actually great. This is a bottle of sunscreen from the Ronnie James Dio Stand Up and Shout Cancer Fund. This was attained at the benefit that was held this past year. And obviously, if you guys want to go and support Ronnie, please support the Stand Up and Shout Cancer Fund. They do a lot of stuff for cancer research. We miss Ronnie. It's been a decade since he's passed. I've had the fortunate opportunity of meeting him on a few occasions, and I've got some really cool stuff from him. And, you know, obviously, he is hands down the greatest vocalist of all time from any genre. That is definitely my fucking vote. But guys, sunscreen, please. Skin cancer is huge. It's on the rise. And it's just it's a strange thing that we never think about. But we want to go outside. We want to protect ourselves. Just put a little bit of sunblock on. Put it on your face. Put it on your nose. Put it anywhere on your body that you think you might be getting a sunburn. All right? Okay, guys. So that was my morning stack. I hope you enjoyed that and learned something from that. If you guys think that there's something I need to add or something that I'm not thinking of here, I'm always here to learn, right? We're doing this together. That's the thing. We're doing this together, and I'm here as your guinea pig to try things out. So go ahead and leave those in the video comments if you think there's anything to improve on here. And basically, guys, look, it's so important for us to take care of our bodies. You've heard the saying before, without health, we have nothing. And it is so damn true. I mean, take it from somebody who, you know, I was in the hospital earlier this year, the first time in my life, and man, when you're looking at death in the face, there are just so many things that, you know, you wish you had another chance to do. So if we can do this every day, guys, just a little bit, you know, it just takes a second. You just put it in your body and that's it. The accumulation every day, we become healthier, we become stronger. One last thing I want to talk about here is I take all of these supplements on an empty stomach first thing in the morning with 32 ounces of water, okay? I do something called intermittent fasting. I'll talk about this in a later episode, I'm sure. But, you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, when I take these supplements on an empty stomach, my stomach hurts and blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, look, that may be, and that you may have slight discomfort in the stomach, but is it really pain? I don't know. What's more painful? The greasy piece of bacon or fucking sausage that you're eating for breakfast, or these, you know, non-farm fresh eggs, all this crap, you know, these sugary cereals and all this stuff, that, you know, come on, that's the shit that's going to fuck you up, and that's the shit that's going to hurt your stomach. Natural supplements, no, that's not what happens. You want your body to be able to absorb this stuff too. So when they say recommended with food, you got to understand that in the current culture that we live in, everybody, you can sue anybody for anything. So all these companies, their recommended dosages are down and all this stuff, it's just to protect their asses, okay? Most vitamins, most supplements, you can't overdose on. I mean, I don't recommend, you know, eating the whole bottle of anything, but, you know, what you really want to do is just experiment a little bit here and there with things. And, you know, anytime your body is just, you've had too much of one vitamin, you usually just pee it out. Honestly, that's how the human body works. Anyway, that's enough about the supplements. Guys, thank you so much, man. This makes me feel so good to be able to connect with all of you in this way. It really is awesome. And I want to keep bringing you these videos each and every week. If you feel so inclined to donate to this show, please feel free to do that at paypal.com/ YouTube.com/Metal Monday. I totally appreciate the support. And in the very least, please just share this video with somebody you love, your family or friends, or anybody that you think can benefit from this information. These are free videos, and this is out there for the public, not just metalheads, but we need to talk about this more in our scene. And I feel very passionate about all of us just living our best lives. So thank you so much, and we will see you next week.